Hello.
Big smile. Here's Cole.
Hello.
Big smile. I don't know if that's showing up or not.
I don't know.
Big smile. We're in our bug nets. Here we are. It is Thursday, August 1st, 10:25 in the morning, and we're getting ready to portage down to the water and start our trip.
Cole's not excited about sharing a boat, I don't think.
Let me tell you, there are no bridges in this park. That is the only little wooden path we're gonna have. We're already coming to the water. This little portage is coming to an end. I just threw a line out. We're gonna troll a little bit. We're heading south towards the first portage coming off the water. We did that first portage. It was a 325. And it went fine. So this next one's going to be like a 400. And then after that we have a couple more. Okay. So anyway, we've got this 400 and then like 100 and a 50 after that. And then I believe we're in Kilburn Lake, which is where we're going to camp tonight. It's kind of a good day for paddling. We got some cloud cover you can see. So it's not too hot. We definitely have bugs in August that we didn't have in June when we were up here. But not too bad. We just noticed them when we unloaded from the pickup. They were pretty thick because we were standing there for a while, but once we started walking, it wasn't too bad. We're drinking out of our catadines out of the lake. It's quite tasty. Love that fresh water. And I guess maybe when we get to the portage, we'll break for lunch too. I guess I snagged something. Like a stick? I don't know. It's a fish.
What?
Yeah.
You got a fish?
Yeah. It's a little tiny pike.
Hey! Oh, get it! Catch it!
He did. He hopped off. That's awesome. That's actually excellent. He did me a huge service. All right, first fish. Hey, guess what? I just made 15 bucks.
You did not. The rules were
Oh, that's right. He had to be in the boat. Dude, I've been robbed. All right, we're about 2 hours in for the day. We just finished the 400, but we can't eat lunch here. It's swampy. And so we busted out some snacks. We're gonna pound these snacks. We've got this 400 we just did, but we're in this creek for a while. So we gotta do this 125, this 50, and then still be in creek until we get to this lake. No campsites. Then portage that 100. Then we get out on a lake where there'll be a campsite. So it's gonna be a while before lunch, so Snickers up. So we started there, we did that 400, we went through the creek, we just did the 125 and the 50, and now we're in this creek and about to enter this lake, and then we've got to do that 100. And then we're on Kilburn Lake. There's the beaver dam. We went over it. It worked. We did it. Nice job, Chloe. Air high five. Excellent. Just as we came off the portage and exited, It's right at the base of this little falls. You can see right back there, Cole's still launching. Still no lunch. I think it's about 2 o'clock. I haven't looked. But we're now going to be on Kilburn. We're going to find a campsite to eat. Can't wait. There's a beaver lodge. We're going past. Hello, Mr. Beaver. If you're home. Well, we made it where we're stopping for lunch. I don't think we're camping here. I think we are going to eat here. Okay, lunch is done. I'm going to ride in the Solo. Cole is going to ride with Chloe. This really wasn't much of a campsite where we were, but we at least got a break. We got to eat. Straight out that way, there's an island off to the left. We're heading for the backside of that. Okay, well that was definitely not going to work. We stopped at a campsite, hopeful that we could stay, but it was tiny. It was just tiny. Literally, it was just like the end of the point. It was like shield rock with a tiny little fire pit. You could maybe string up your rainfly to have your kitchen area, but then there's really nowhere for tents. And even though we're a small group, only 3 of us, we have 2 tents. So the good news is this lake and this area of this lake, there are several campsites around here. So we're pushing on. There's another island right here that, at least according to the map, has a campsite on it. So we're going to check that. If that doesn't work, there are 2 across on the main shore, which is right over to the right here. That I'm sure we'll find something that works. It's about 4 o'clock right now. So we're in camp. We walked you through a camp earlier. We've got the water done and we're doing firewood. So we're prepping firewood, sawing some down, about to split it, and then we'll start our fire.
I think we need more big pieces.
And then we'll make our dinner.
There it is. My dad used birch bark from a tree right there.
The old ferro rod.
The old ferro rod, birch bark from here that he brought from last trip.
There's my Woodland Caribou birch bark
that we harvested on the drive back. And then just like wood that we cut up. There's clay. Yeah, we'll film the process tomorrow morning maybe.
It's not very graceful. So dinner's done. Chloe caught the first fish. That was fun. She caught a little walleye. And just as I was taking the picture, it jumped off her line. Very cute. There's our camp right over there. Sun has mostly set. It's about 8:45. But it's really pretty. It's like 10 till 9. No bites yet, which is okay. Even though I'm super tired from the day, I had to come out and paddle because I figured the sun would be setting and I figured the water would be pretty, and it is just gorgeous. Earlier there was a loon calling, which was beautiful. I'm hoping we'll hear that again. Get some water. I'm not far from camp. I can see the campsite over there. It's maybe, I don't know, 300 meters or something. It's not far at all. There's this point kind of right behind me, and I was paddling up this way, and because there was land between me and the sun, couldn't really see the sunset, but I could tell there was color, and then as I came around the point, I saw it. It's pretty. I can hear waterfalls over there. Yeah, there's water flowing in over there. So we're going out that way tomorrow. Is that true? No, that's not true. We're going out that way tomorrow. We came in this way. I'm filming. There was a loon calling. I'm quite confident you can't see it in the GoPro. There it went. Okay, well, it's 10 o'clock. I doubt the microphone is picking up the hum. But there's like 10,000 mosquitoes outside my tent. I have the rain fly off. And thankfully, I have a tent. Because there's lots of mosquitoes. So, going to bed. It's a good day. It's a hard day. We've planned our route for tomorrow and the next couple days, and tomorrow's mostly paddling. There's only one portage, so that'll help. And then I think we may do the big portage to get out. We'll see. Instead of doing the big paddle to get out. But we'll see. We're going to take our time in the morning, have breakfast. Hopefully the mosquitoes won't be too bad in the morning. We'll see. I'm not too optimistic. But hoping for a good night's sleep. Oh, there went a mosquito flying by me. Good night. All right, 10:55. We just shoved off from our campsite. That's probably horribly backlit, sorry. We are heading south for a day of paddling. All right, so slept pretty well in spite of the Chloe just gave me an awesome sweep splash. So slept pretty well, I'd say from like midnight till 4, and then I dozed till about 6:30. Got up, got some firewood ready. We had a big breakfast, which was awesome. We started with pancakes, then we had hash browns, we had scrambled eggs with a little bit of bacon in them. Everybody, I think, is stuffed, unlike 2 o'clock yesterday, when I know at least one person that was really hangry, named Brian. Let's see, what else? We didn't see any wildlife or hear anything. I didn't hear anything. Chloe, you hear anything creepy overnight? No. No?
But I was like out cold.
Okay.
All night.
Yeah, Chloe slept from like, I don't know, 10 until 8 or something.
Yeah.
It was a good sleep for her.
But also I hadn't slept more than 7 hours in like 3 months. Because of work.
So she's catching up. She did our dishes this morning. Cole helped me cooking. Cole did a lot of the pack up too. They both have been very helpful. I went fine this morning in camp, other than I've lost my eyeglasses. I mean, not these eyeglasses, obviously, because I'm wearing them, but the other ones, the clear ones, are gone. It's a pretty morning. It's warm. The air was very still all night. It was 72 in the tent until about 11:15 or 11:30, and then finally it started to drop a little bit. And overnight, I think it got down to about 60. But it was pretty warm starting our night. Definitely different than June. Noticeably warmer than June. Chloe got a walleye. Can you get him off the hook? Or do you need me to do it? Here you go. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Do we have a glove?
Yeah. Just like that. That was great. There you go, buddy.
Hi.
I know that hurt. He's like, dude, that's dripping into my brain. Okay, we just got into Middle Kilburn. We've, there's loons out here, by the way. They were just calling. I meant to update that Chloe won the contest. Last night, she pulled a walleye out of the lake to win the money pot. And then Cole, a while later, caught a pike. That was when I was out paddling. We got a good picture for each of them of their fish. And then we did lunch a little while back on the shore, just in the shade. Rested for a little bit, and then we've been paddling for about, let me see, I don't know, hour and a half. And then we're coming up on where we think our campsite for the night is going to be. On Middle Kilburn here. Chloe's bushcrafting this fire, hopefully. Try to get them up in this area.
It is. Got a frog. Friend, no! Oh my God, no! Not into the fire pit. I got him.
Okay. Show him.
Go.
Show him to the camera. Hello. How's it going over here in the woodshed?
That's good.
All right, we got us a little pile.
It's going out.
Here's my little hovel for the night. That's beautiful. I don't know if it's picking the colors up or not, but it's really super pretty out. Purple and pink. So for dinner, we had red beans and rice. Cole liked his a lot. Chloe and I thought it was okay. I think it would be better without the sausage, frankly. I would double the kidney beans and skip the sausage. I think it would be a great improvement. Oh man, look at over there. It's so purpley. So it's a pretty night. Again, the air is still. You can see in the water how glassy it is. So we went down to that far side of the island over there. That's where we came ashore. And there was a little breeze over there and it was shady. So that's where we did dinner and hung out. Chloe caught another fish. Caught a pike. That was nice. I caught a pike. Did we talk about that earlier? I don't recall. Right before we got to the campsite, I caught a pike. But it kind of hooked him up in the roof of his mouth and it was a little traumatic getting that out. So we decided we were going to just let him go. And eventually he revived, thankfully. So he made it. Lived to swim another day. So I think we're probably going to call it for the night. We were looking at the map a little earlier. Try to have tomorrow be kind of a light day, I think. Probably be in bed a little early, I'm guessing. Oh, it's really pretty again. Some really, really good color. Oh, those are ashes. I thought they were flies. Not so many bugs yet tonight. Grateful for that. All right, check back probably tomorrow. All right, we are just heading out. I didn't film any in camp yesterday. We were tired, but we had a good breakfast this morning, a big breakfast again. That was fun. We had pancakes and hash browns and scrambled eggs. Chloe made a couple tacos. It was really good. We're gonna go from Middle Kilburn to Upper Kilburn. Here, I'll show that. I don't know if this will. We are here, which is Middle Kilburn. We're actually camped on that island. We're gonna paddle up to here, Upper Kilburn, and then we're gonna cross over, probably camp somewhere in this area, and then the following day we go out to Leano. So we just finished the 90-meter portage a minute ago. It was kind of hard to find. At first I thought I had found it and it was more of a bushwhack trail. I followed it up and found the lake, but it would have been a nightmare to have pulled the boats across it. So Cole paddled up the inlet a little further and found the actual portage. It was real steep, but it was certainly better to hike on, carrying the gear. So we're having a little snack. We're about to have some water once we get out on the big water. And then we got to paddle for a little while to make our big 1,000-meter portage for the day.
Big rock.
Told there's a big rock. There it goes. Sure enough. Big rock. Portage is done. That was right at an hour. So we're at about 2 hours 15 minutes on the day. We've paddled a little over 4 kilometers. And we've portaged a total of a little over 3,000. So we did that. That's there, back there. That's 3, and then we had that 90 earlier. 3 times 300, 3,300, give or take. So now we're on our lake. It is time to find a campsite. All right, we're getting ready to start our dinner. This is Cole's. We're rehydrating like a pasta dish. So that's dehydrated mushrooms. Mushrooms, black olives, and some onion. And then the pasta's in there, and I'm just starting it on a little bit of a cold soak to get it started. And then ours is similar for Chloe and I, except it's got dehydrated ground beef in it, and that's starting to rehydrate. We're just letting that go while we get ready to start the fire. And then we're gonna cook the bannock, and then we'll do the pasta.
So earlier today I caught a pretty big pike and he kept flopping around and tore up his gill pretty bad, so we decided it would be better to just put him out of his misery and eat him. So right now I've got the fillets that we got from him. They only came out pretty small. They're pretty bony fish, so we didn't get much meat, but you know, it's still an adventure. So I'm just breading it right now, and then we're gonna fry it.
Crispy tasty. Okay, first bite of pike, here goes. Not fishy.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's real good. No Y bones, of course. I chose that bite deliberately. I love it. Lots of breading, cooked in lard, deep fried. I'm pretty sure I could eat a shoe if I had to. It's pretty good though. So,
that's really good.
what do you think?
You can taste the fish flavor a little bit, but for the most part it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Pike's a hit. Nice job, Chloe. Okay, so one cool thing about cleaning the pike was I have for a long time been wanting to clean and eat a fish. I was just talking to Cole about that. When we first planned this trip and the June trip, probably starting in the spring, I started going down and paddling the Colorado River with my fishing gear and my lard and everything I needed to clean and eat a fish, and never caught anything. So that's the first time I've cleaned one anyway. It was pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a score.
It was a score. And probably the coolest thing about the whole experience of Chloe catching that pike was what?
Okay, so we threw the scraps out on the rock.
So I cleaned the fish right down here to the left. She caught it right there. And then behind that tree is where the end of this point is. And there's a rock, and I set the carcass out there.
Yeah, so we set the scraps out there. And I said, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we got an eagle who ate the scraps? And literally not 20 seconds later, a giant eagle with a wingspan as big as my arms swoops down and takes it off.
Came in right there, it flew out this way low across the water, and he hung out right over on the side of that hill.
And had lunch
where
with
we
us.
could watch him. Yeah, it was awesome. So that was really cool. A bald eagle. So this is a pasta dish I've made numerous times, and I was just commenting to them. The pasta is cooked. It cooked nicely. No problem there. Traditionally, when I rehydrate that sauce, it's a single portion, and it's super rich and dense. And that's kind of how Cole's is.
Yeah.
For Chloe and I did a bigger portion with the same amount of sauce, and then when you hydrate it down, it's a little bit weaker than it usually would be. Got something in my food there. But it's still good. Not complaining. Just commenting what I might do differently. There's one of my little mushrooms that I dehydrated and rehydrated. And there's my little black olive. That's pretty good too.
It's dragging it. It's struggling so much. It drags it, doesn't carry it.
I think I can.
He's like, oh yeah, score.
Well, it's 9:25 in the tent. I don't know if that'll pick up. There's a little tiny moon up in the sky. There's a pretty sunset. Good color. But I suspect in about 5 minutes that forest is going to start that humming. The mosquito humming. So I was late getting my tent up and everything. I'm situated now. I have, I don't know, I'm going to journal. And then I just got to get all this gear bomb put away. So that's it. I'll say goodnight for now. Looking forward to one more full day here with my kids in Woodland Caribou. And then a wake up. And then we get showers. I realized I hadn't filmed many of these, so I wanted to just kind of show one. This is where we paddled in. There's these two rocks out here. Pull the boat in alongside and then just can step out on those rocks, come across these sticks. This is real mucky here. And out in this area, it's super mucky, sluggy, just nasty. So getting out on the rocks was nice. But our paddle mostly today has been through creek that looks a lot like this. And then we're heading back up the trail that way. Today is Sunday, and we've not been filming because we got in to start our morning and the GoPro batteries were dead. And the GoPro stuff is all buried in the gear, so we didn't get it out. So we just finished our fourth portage. We've been at it about 2 hours this morning. This one's the 400. So a little long, it's mostly uphill. I just unloaded the boat at the other end, so now I'm going back to get the food barrel. It's humid now. The morning's been really nice. We've had good cloud cover while we paddled. We've had mostly a tailwind, which has been nice. The short portages went well. I don't know, not much to report on those. Other than that, they went pretty well. We had an awesome breakfast again. The good old pancakes and hash browns and scrambled eggs. Too much food though. Couldn't quite do it all. No fishing. Chloe commented earlier, after cleaning and eating the pike, I think maybe she feels like she scratched that fishing itch, which I did too. That was fun. I've looked forward to doing that for a long time. So that was really cool. Here's what the trail looks like. Pretty bushy. I'm guessing it's about 12:30 right now. So we're unloading onto our lake. We're at Leano tonight. We're going to camp there, and that leaves us a short paddle in the morning. And I guess probably go to our campsite and eat lunch is my guess. I don't think anybody's starving right now. Saw a good eagle earlier. Hopefully shared that footage. That was fun. That was right at the beginning of the morning. That was really cool. I saw a really cool mushroom on the hike up. I was hoping, oh, okay, so the white tree on the left, whoops, white tree on the left, and then there'll be this tangled mess on the right, and then there's a, so there's the tangled mess on the right. Then there's a log, like with just its curl of bark right there. And then the mushroom should be red and kind of in the middle of the trail. So I'm watching for it. Oh, there it is. Here. Yeah. So we see lots of interesting mushrooms out here. So we have regular chili and veggie chili started. I think I said stove earlier. I was talking about our grill. But anyway, got the fire pit set up. It's working. And we're gonna make bannock later. Right now, this pot has, let me see if I can show it. Okay, that has dehydrated ground beef, dehydrated tomato paste, and some olive oil in it. And we're letting that stuff just kind of hydrate up. And then we have this, this was a chili mix, store-bought, that we're gonna try. And then in the other one, this was a homemade dehydrated vegetarian chili. That's gonna be yummy. Alright, so dinner's done. There's the bannock. There's the chili. And on our bannock, we are gonna put a little bit of ghee, which is clarified butter. And then we've got this awesome raspberry jam. So thoughts on the trip? Favorite moment?
My favorite moment was all the breakfasts.
Yes.
This breakfast in particular today.
Oh, today's?
Day 4.
Okay.
Crunchy hash browns.
Oh, they got better, didn't they?
Yeah, and mixed with eggs.
Yeah. Cool. That was good. I didn't save any of mine for my eggs.
It was good.
I should have.
Next time.
Next time, for sure. That was good.
Yeah, Dad, you need to do a hash brown and egg taco one day.
I do, for sure.
I didn't
You
do it as a
would go
taco. I
crazy.
did a bowl option, no carbs.
Yeah. No carbs. The fire's nice.
Yeah. It's going. We still have some splits. It's only 8:30.
Yeah. The sun is setting back over there somewhere.
Yeah. I wonder if the bugs are bad on this island like they are on the others.
Ooh. 58 minutes, we'll know, because I'm telling you, at 9:30,
They will
sharp, they start.
They will be.
You think?
Well, walking in that forest, and
yeah.
like every step, it was like a cloud of dust, but it was mosquitoes, not dust.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
it bit me on my head earlier today.
So the forest will hum tonight.
yes.
Real
sure.
loud, because we're right up against it.
We're
Yeah.
in it, Chloe.
Yep.
We're filming, Chloe.
Oh, I'm picking my nose on camera.
Well, I don't know if you're on camera or not. Lean in if you're going to pick your nose. I want to make sure we catch it.
Hmm.
Hope the showers are nicer,
Not at the gold mine?
not at the gold mine.
They might smell like feet.
Hmm.
They also might be nice.
The one at the gold mine, Chloe, was just a big room with like 8 shower heads on it. So 3 dads and sons went in there.
Yeah.
I was the first one in. I
was-
called back down the hall to him. I was like, all right, boys, come on in and find some wall to stare at.
Yeah, I was in and out of there.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I
I
like-
knew right when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be bad. Well, it's about 10 after 9. I just crawled into the tent. I'm obviously not ready for bed yet. There's still a giant gear explosion in here. I'm laying in it backwards currently. There's more air at this end that circulates. I'm on a little slope, so I tuck shoes and stuff under one side, and it actually kind of makes it like, I don't know, it cradles you. It's almost like a hammock. It's very relaxing. But I'm probably going to sleep at that end because you see above, there's this little pouch. My glasses go in it. I sleep with my watch up there at night. And then down here on the sides, there's a pouch, and then there's a pouch. And so I keep things on each side, and then in the middle of the night when I wake up, I know where stuff is. But it's still pretty light out, you can tell. The other two are already in their tents. So we're winding down. What was it, 5 days, 4 nights in Canada. I said to him earlier, last night in Canada. It's our last night in Canada. So it's been a cool trip. The June trip was cool. This trip has been cool too. This trip was harder than I thought. Not bad, just I didn't expect it to be as much work, and frankly Chloe did a great job. I told her she had good intuition on the steering the canoe and stuff. Hang on. I think they've both had a good time. We've laughed a lot, told a bunch of funny stories, act like goofballs, which is, I don't know, what I do a lot of. I think they do a fair amount of it too. What if there's anything weird going on up my nose? Whether there's enough light to tell. I'll try to maybe, is that a little better? Hopefully so. So we're going to shove off in the morning. We want to be starting the portage at 10:15, so I think we're going to shoot to leave here at 9:30. So that's earlier than the other mornings have been, but it should be pretty leisurely. I'm going to say check the maps, but my maps are all out there, so I'll be checking the maps first thing in the morning. But it's not far. I mean, it's literally just across the lake from where we are. I don't even think it'll be 30 minutes over there. But I'll take a look. We'll figure it out. Our shuttle comes at 11 up at the parking lot there. Brendan from Red Lake Outfitters again. So it's been fun working with Harlan. He's been a blast. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, as all my buddies who know me well know. I get all my good camping ideas from other people, so thank you. Winter Trekker and Harlan, Solo Tripper, and of course Joe Robinette. I'm hoping some people recognized the log toss earlier. I looked at Cole after I shot that shot and I was like, Joe always does that. When he cuts wood, he throws it down in a pile, and I just love it. It's like a sense of accomplishment knowing the wood is cut. So that was fun doing that shot. So anyway, it's been fun. Been a fun trip. glad we came. I would love to come back to Canada again. I don't have any reason not to come back to Canada other than the trips I was planning on doing I've done at this point. So I'll have to dream up some more ideas. I think I'd like to come back and do like a fall, maybe a September, a late September, even early October, either here or maybe Algonquin. I know Algonquin's crazy busy all the time, but if in the fall it's not as busy, I think I might like to do that too. So anyway, I'm gonna shut the camera off, unwind this gear bomb that blew up in here, and get situated for the night. And then I usually read for a while in my tent. I've got a book on my phone. I'm reading Texas by Michener. So it's a really long book, but it's just like a long history of Texas told as a novel, like a narrative. So it's pretty cool. I enjoy that. So looking forward to our last short day tomorrow, paddling, and then off the trail. I think what we're really looking forward to are showers. In June, we drove out to some gold mine rec center. Turns out that's not where we're supposed to go to shower. Turns out Red Lake has a rec center. So we'll be showering there, not at the gold mine. And then it's driving south to International Falls to our hotel. And I can promise you, I will be scrubbing these ganky toes in that hotel shower, man. They've had one too many portages, I'm afraid. So looking forward to being clean and getting home to family. Well, good morning. It's 10 after 8. Woke up about 6:30. Already got my gear all piled up. We've heated our water. We're hanging out. We're thinking we're going to leave about 9:45. We're having oatmeal in the bag to reduce our dishes, and coffee. So all we did was make the boiled water, so it made it a real easy morning. But it's pretty out. We've got a breeze again this morning. The lake is pretty. Here, let me walk down there. Show the lake a little bit. This has been a good campsite though. We liked it. So it's a leisurely morning. We can just hang out for about another hour and a half or so. Then we'll load up and we have a short paddle. So about a mile is all. So it's 9:41. I would consider us to be doing great on time. Woohoo! High fives. High five. High five. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, Woodland Caribou. It's been fun. Looking forward to our showers. Chloe, Cole, love you guys. Thanks for the fun memories.